I'm Ophelia Pearce. I study popular and commercial music at University of South Wales, and I was the production manager for Immersed Festival. We were basically split into 4 different teams. We were split into management, marketing, production and programming. So we had like a kind of like hive mind going on of like different people being in charge of different things so we could all feed back to each other and let each other know what's going on. And then you take that role and you run with it, and then at the end it's pretty cool to see it in action. Basically the main movement up to the actual festival was just collaborating with different courses. So for example, as manager of like production, I was liaising with like sound and live team, for example, and getting meetings with them so that we could talk through what they needed on the day.
I was head of lighting for the Tramshed venue. I've personally done Immersed 2019, 2020 and 2021. So it's been quite a growing project for me to start from doing very little to being the head of lighting. The main stage in Tramshed, I delegated to a smaller team in the second year. They really knocked it out of the park with the lighting in the main stage. I liaised with a lot of the second year students in cocktail bar and the waiting room. So I designed the lighting package for the waiting room and built it with a smaller team.
So my role was to do all the branding for the poster. It all started off from our module in the advertising course where we had to design a concept for the Immersed Festival poster. I worked with 2 or 3 other course mates who got chosen from the pitch that we did to the music course, and then I worked closely with the music course, and then we came up with the concept, and that's how it was made. Well, I think it's important, especially in university, that you collaborate with people, because after you finish university, you're going to have to communicate and collaborate with different teams and whatnot. So the fact that they kind of forced me to collaborate with the media students, the music students, all these different teams, and then seeing it come to life in the venue, it was mental.
I worked with the illustration team that created the mural on behalf of Music Declares Emergency. The reason that we came together for the collaboration, it was part of one of our briefs within our place and product module, which was a live brief that we had to collaborate with other people on the course to create the mural for Music Declares Emergency.
When we first did the design, we did mock-ups, so we had sort of an idea of how it would look. When it was being created on the wall, I actually went and spoke to the artist himself while he was creating it. We were not expecting it to be exactly the same, but it was very nice that it was exactly what we visioned.
People wanted to be back out and sing live music so bad. It meant that we could be the start in Cardiff of something new, like a new breath of air for it, particularly because we were involved in the BBC Six Festival. And so I really felt like we were kind of trying to showcase all these Welsh artists, and being in Cardiff, I think we could be the new life for the Cardiff music scene in that moment that we really needed. So the second day of the festival is the Immersed TV, and you get to watch that back and you're just like, I was part of this, and it was amazing.
So Immersed TV was essentially another way of showing off what USW had to offer in terms of music. But it was also a way of showing off Cardiff and Cardiff's music scene, and we had to produce all the content for that, and that's what we were being assessed on mainly. We had to work with Cardiff Council, BBC Radio 6 Music, among others, and just basically paint Cardiff in a way to say, this is Cardiff, this is the city of music, this is why you should come and experience it.
All of the people that I spoke to from the different courses were so hardworking, so nice. I was not expecting the calibre of like professionalism. It truly came off as a professional event, and that is so down to all the different people in all the different courses really bringing their best. And so it was amazing working with everyone, and I made a lot of good friends through it. So it was great. I really enjoyed it.